What's up, y'all? It's your girl Vicky Duchess, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just in the living room vibing, like just chilling, got a little drink, just like relax. Head on over to DUTCHEZZBEAUTY.com. My newest product on the website is actually this unit I'm rocking right now. This is India. India is a 20-inch Brazilian straight unit, frontal unit. No, I don't have her glued down or anything. She's pre-plucked. I don't have any glue, any tape, any got to be, any gel, nothing on this unit. All I have right now is I'm using the combs, the adjustable strap, and the elastic band that comes in it. So she's down, she's secure, and she's holding on without any help. And this is a frontal, so you know you can wear a frontal without putting all that stuff on your forehead, without slicking a billion baby hairs on your forehead. Like, I'm not for the baby hair thing. I'd rather the clean, sleek look, and you can achieve that with all of my units and not feel the need to have to glue and gel and tape all that stuff down. So if you are interested, let me see, she's long. She comes a little past my boob. She's 20 inches. And it's a frontal, so you can part it wherever you like. I just like to put this little part right here and rock her like that. But I'll switch it up sometime. I can put the little braids in the middle or whatever. You know, follow the trend if I wanted to. So yeah, anyway, enough about that. This top was in one of my shopping hauls I've done before, so check that out to get details on it. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So today, oh my gosh, y'all, it is so hot. I have the fan on, but I am still hot. Y'all ever just grab the closest piece of mail and turn it into a church fan? Whew. Okay, so we're gonna talk about dating. We're gonna talk about dating and my opinion on it, and why is it so hard, and why is it so annoying, and why it seems like every show, every person, like every pastor, like that's the topic of discussion right now. I feel like in my life it's a lot of pressure for me to date, for me to meet somebody, for me to get married, for me to just be on the dating scene. And I mean, I think if I didn't have a child already, like I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I think that if I didn't have a child already, I would feel that pressure too. But it's like I'm not counting the calendar of my body parts to put me into this frenzy or this rush to achieve a relationship to get a child, because I already have a child. So the pressure behind on that side is gone. So now it's just like, okay, I don't have a real pressure to be in a relationship. And so dating is completely like optional for me. Personally, it's optional. And that's kind of my approach to it. It's optional. If I like you, I'm vibing with you, then we can talk. If I don't like you, I'm not vibing with you, like we don't have nothing to talk about. Like, I'm not just trying to be on the phone to kick it and waste time. I'm not just trying to be going on dates with a million people. I'm not trying to be doing all of that, because I have lots of other things to focus on. I have a child, I have a business that I'm launching, that I'm trying to build, I have YouTube, and I have a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? So I have plenty of things to keep me busy and occupied other than a man. You know what I'm saying? And as I always say, and you've heard me say this in my videos before, if you're subscribed, if you're not, you should go ahead and hit that button. But you've heard me say in my videos before, like, I don't need a man, I want a man. And I feel like men nowadays, they feel like women need them, especially if they're like an eligible bachelor, like if they have some kind of education, or if they have a good job, or if they don't have a child, and they're like, they feel like, you know, they're here, and any woman that wants to date them gotta climb to the mountaintop to get to them. And that is annoying. Okay, you're a prize, I'm a prize, we're both a prize. So do we need to treat one person like they need to be like extra working hard, you know. No, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so in my church, my pastor's been giving out a lot of relationship advice lately, and then I've been watching shows like Insecure where they have, you know, their main storyline is on relationships and the black woman who's dating. And, you know, women of all races could probably relate, but it's necessary. It's like specifically talking about black couples dating, you know, around my age range, because the main character is 29 or 28. She turns 29 in the first season, and I'm 28 and I turn 29 in 2 months. So I feel like I'm like right here in this spectrum of what they're talking about. And it's kind of crazy because some of the things that she does in the show, they don't match up or sync up with my current life, but I definitely can relate to some of the situations that she has going on. Not the season finale scene, okay, because I know some people's minds is probably like, oh, no, I'm not talking about that. And if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. Thumbs up this video. I am not talking about the season finale last scene with her and Daniel. I'm not talking about that. But there are some other things that she does in the show that I can completely relate to, especially like back when I was in college and things like that. I think that during college, I completely jacked up my perception of relationships. And I don't think I'm the only one. Educated black women, I think I saw a poll recently that said educated black women are the most single by sex and nationality. You know, they're ranked the highest as unmarried. It's funny because black women are also the most educated demographic, but they're also the most unmarried demographic. Educated black women. What is that about? Is it because there's so many more black women who decide to get an education and then they feel as though they're too good for a black man who doesn't have an education, so they like set themselves on this pedestal, and then of the few black men who do get an education, they set themselves on an even higher pedestal, that just a normal black educated woman isn't good enough for them? I think honestly, I feel like that's it. Like, everyone who gets an education, they just feel like they're so much better than people who don't. I just got my master's. My diploma just came in the mail last week. Like, albeit to God glory, I'm thankful that I had the education, but I am not going to look down on a man who did not decide to go to college. Especially if he's taking care of business. Like, if you're paying your bills, you got your own place, you got your own car, you're not in debt, you know what I'm saying? And you have been working and building yourself, and you've matriculated a life for yourself. Like, why? What is there to look down on? Because you didn't get a degree? You know what I'm saying? Now, it's different if you got to work 4 and 5 jobs. You don't have no time for me because you have to work 5 jobs to make the amount of money that you could be making with a bachelor's degree and working 1 job. You know what I'm saying? People with bachelor's degrees ain't bringing home stacks. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing home enough income to take care of themselves and live comfortably. People without degrees are probably doing the same thing. They're just working more jobs to do it. So it's like y'all bringing home the same amount of money, really. It's just I work 40 hours to make it, and you work more like 90, or like maybe realistically more like 70 to make what I make in 40. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest difference. But as far as dating, that can pose some issues, because now this person doesn't have enough time for you. This person might resent you a little bit because you're bringing home more money than them and you're home more than them. Or it's like, it just makes dating hard. And I really think that goes into why there are so many single black women. It's kind of depressing because I am an educated black woman. It's like depressing. And then you have other factors of religion, like abstinence versus sexually active versus do you have kids versus, you know, I'm young and in my career, do I want to move? Well, if I'm trying to move, do I need to really be dating anybody or start a new relationship with someone here? Or should I just wait and move and see what happens there? Like, it's so much that goes into it. And then time you meet somebody like that you really like, everything's going great, and you find out, oh, they're a liar, they're crazy, they're moving. It's like, come on. Like, come on. It's a lot of women on YouTube have been doing these videos like how to deal with a fuckboy or how to date a fuckboy, stuff like that. And me personally, I don't buy into the whole fuckboy thing. Like, I feel like it's just guys you should date and guys you shouldn't. I think that if you spend time talking to somebody before you're all up in their face, before you're going on dates, before you're investing time and energy into them, you can determine the type of person they are. You know, you might not have a 100%, but listen to your intuition. Like, your intuition will be like, oh, something off. You know what I'm saying? Something not right. And you can either choose to continue to invest your time into finding out what's not right, or you can just let it go and move on. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of women just hold on because of the potential this person has to be something better, something like something big or something. You know, you can't place your expectations and what you see the potential that they have on somebody. You have to be with somebody who sees their own potential and is striving toward achieving it, because you can see their potential all you want to, but you can't make them get up. You can't make them go to school. You can't make them read that book. You can't make them go harder at work. You can't make them, you know, do the steps that's necessary to achieve the goals that you can see them achieving. I have been that girl so many times, taking on charity cases that I'm like, oh, he has so much potential though. No, like, sister, don't waste your time. And I'm not saying it's a waste of time every time, but I'm gonna say 7 out of 10 it's a waste of time. There are a few men who it might not be a waste of time, but 7 out of 10 it's a waste of time, sis. Like, move on, sis. Well, anyway, I just wanted to get with you guys and let you know how I've been feeling about dating in this dating scene. Like, oh, like, take me out the game, Lord. To my husband, just deliver him right there. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna buy me a dress and walk to the altar, and whoever show up in a tuxedo at the altar with me, like, we get married. I'm kidding. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, thumbs up this video, share with your friends. If I'm talking about anything you can relate to, girl, if you've been going down this same road and you've been dealing with these guys and you just like, I'm over it, like me, share, comment, let's talk about it. Always be a lady of your house, always be the Duchess.